sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
26. Inside.
No run. This is Jalen Waller. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Go to 50. 319.
Here's Rodgers. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
319.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
They're on the tackle.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
319.
Rodgers to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
Third and long for Rodgers. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
if you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 32 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
A first down throw from Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get 300! Get 300! 319!
To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Again, it's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for one. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
630.
They put Wilson in motion. Rodgers going up top again. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. One of the Steelers has it.
Don't you just love when you get a chance to see the big guys run with the ball? It takes them back to their glory days. Every one of these guys at some point when they were younger was a running back, and they might not get the ball a lot, but when they do, they try to take advantage of it. He was able to go back for a big return. Doesn't get 6, but I think it's going to take him a minute there on the sideline to catch his breath.
50, 258. Cut. Hey, 626. Back north.
First down for Aaron. On the move left. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt. And although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Second down, Rodgers. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Rodgers. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up the second down.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Austin brought in motion. They run out of the gun with Warren. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. 3rd and a yard. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 3rd and 1, here's Rodgers. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's good.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Rodgers on first down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he will get into the end zone. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Look wide, get this one complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. Luke at the 8.
Rodgers now. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction as the quarterback.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
50. Hey, you block over here. 26.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and ball's incomplete.
A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Steeler first down. To throw is Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. A-Rod out of the gun here on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are back within 4 at 14-10. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Already know I got shit to go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you playing you troll. Precious on the blow. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of seats on. Taking money up to a whole nother level.
Jump out!
A first down throw from Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end, Freiermuth. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
A gain of 16 yards.
16 yards on the game, and a quick first down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hey, 88. Hey,
Second down, Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Inside. Gun. Number 50. Hey, you block over here. 26. Jump out.
On third down, Rodgers. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards. They'll come up here first and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Steeler first down. Rodgers going up top again. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Box it. Yeah, live. Over 50. Hey, 88.
Again, it's Rodgers. And he's in.
Complete to Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Off to the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Steelers, 14.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. A-Rod down to throw on first down. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
They put Wilson in motion. Now Rogers. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. Third down coming up.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
A tough spot here. Third and long. To the air once more. It's Rogers. This one grabbed by Austin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
26.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down. First down for Aaron. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 41 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
319, jump out! Inside.
Working out of the gun, it's Rogers. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The score, Steelers 24, Steelers 14. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Rodgers on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Rodgers here on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Number 50, hey, you block over here. 319, number 50. Hit 30.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. From the gun, Rodgers. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll drop to throw. He finds Austin with the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Yes, 300. Yes, 258. Back north. Plant. Inside.
Rodgers now. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
And 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches at the 15-yard line.
Second and inches.
258. Jim. Hey, 626. Hey, 88.
Rodgers. Pushed out to his left. And he'll take this one in.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Rodgers. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2nd down. Rodgers. He'll take his shot. Looking for Wilson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Throwing Rodgers. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
And what a fitting end to to this drive, Mike, it only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Steelers will line up for
Austin
the
brought in motion. Rodgers. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Rodgers will take a knee, and that should do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
CIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from Santa Clara. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense would take the field.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 10 yards to gain on the pitch and catch. 1st down, 49ers.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. When you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences, it's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a 1st and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. They'll go play action with Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Back to the air again is Purdy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start. Not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Purdy on first down. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
At the 17-yard line.
Purdy now on second down. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Bill looks to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
Kittle is the man in motion. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Get set. Get set.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
26. 319.
Rodgers going to put it up to get started. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. That's a Steeler first down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Set it in. Hey, 319. Boom, boom.
From the gun, Rodgers. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter, as they go to work on first and goal.
Get 300. Get 300. 319. Yeah, live. Hey, 88. It's jumbo. Back north. 319.
Rodgers going up top again. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
Hey, 626.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Plant. 630. Inside. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Here's Rodgers. And he'll take it on in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Steelers move out on top, 14-0.
49ers nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Steelers take over on first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. He'll go play action. Purdy. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First hit for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Real my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many, be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back.